Hello, Yvonne here with personalizednameart.org. Today we're going to be making a card. I don't really have a real plan for it, so we're kind of just going to flow. I know I wanted to incorporate a squirrel design, something nice and cute, maybe have a sentiment saying nuts about you and something cute and fun. So I hope you enjoy the card. Okay, bye. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to take is, this is a regular standard size piece of cardstock paper, and we have cut it in order for it to measure 5.25 by 4.25. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our layer, and I already have this pre-cut. I just cut it with a little bit of a border so that I can see the wider outer side. And I really like this pattern paper. It's kind of like a purple and olive texture to it with some swirls, which is really nice. And so I have that pre-sized in here. But before I put that down, I did want to incorporate some ribbon in this card. So let me measure what I'm going to need. I just got a little bit of a blip on here. Let me take that off. So I just want it to wrap around the back side of this, because making bows is not exactly my forte. So I learned the cheater method from Robin, and I use it all the time. So I'm just going to put a little mono adhesive on one side of it, measure about out where I want this to go, and I want it right there. So I'm just going to fold it over so that I have that there. And we're going to put a little mono adhesive on the opposite side, backing, see what we get. And then flip it around for a perfect edge. Okay, I like that. So, next, we're going to this first layer down, and I have the ATG gun. It's just a standard gun, and I'm going to tape the edges as close over to the edge as I can get, because I don't like it when it pops up all the way over. Okay, that looks pretty good. So now we're going to put that on. Okay. The thing that I did is I already have this pre-cut also. This is just kind of like a sea greeny type of colored cardstock, and I wanted it under the ribbon. Since I've already put that down, maybe I can slide it in. Yes. Okay. Trying to figure out how I'm going to put it in, or if I even want it in still. Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's see. Okay. Let's do it on top. I like that better. Okay, so we have that on the card. Now, the next thing we're going to do is, and this, let me talk about this. This is the focal of the card. This I cut out with the Cricut machine, and this is done on the Cindy Lou, let me grab it for you so you can see it, cartridge. They have some really nice designs on here, very flowing, very cute. So I'm going to pop it up with some dimensionals to give it some depth and 3D effect. Okay, just going to take off the backing from here. Perfect. Now, we're going to add this to the card. And I also wanted to stamp a sentiment, so I'm trying to take that into consideration. And I originally wanted it to go right here, right where the ribbon is, but I don't want it to go on top of it, so let's see, if we put it right there, can we still? Yes. Just for you. So we're going to place that right there. I love it. Now, for the sentiment, I'm just going to my acrylic block. Like so. And I have some I have a chocolate ink pad by Clearly Better. And I'm just going to ink it up. And this is the first time I've used this, so I am hoping that it's going to stamp properly. Maybe I should test. I'm going to grab some scratch paper and make sure it doesn't need to be conditioned or anything like that. This is something I was working on before, so let's test it on this. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that's going to be perfect. And I really like to use chocolate when I'm doing my sentiments. For some reason, the color just pops out with mostly all of the cardstock papers. It's really cool. And make sure I have that centered on there properly. Perfect. Okay, and it says just for you. Now the last thing we're going to do is I wanted to add a little bow to this. Not an actual bow, but I don't know what you would call that. I guess you could call it a bow. So let's see, I want this to go straight up and down with this kind of loose. A little tighter. Okay, perfect. Now I'm just going to cut off the loose ends. Oops. Okay. And there we have it. That completes the card for this week. Very nice, very cute, nice and simple. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you next time. Bye.